Before we actually jump into the rest of the video, after I'd got it all done, I went and checked my messages and I saw a message from a Stephanie Crick. She was letting me know that a William Smith, he was 32 years old, was a massive fan of the channel and Rangers. She even writes in the message, which was honestly so lovely, saying he never missed a show. I will put his picture up here. He loved Rangers. He was unfortunately involved in a car accident on Sunday night involving a police car, and unfortunately he passed away. So my condolences to the Smith family and also to Stephanie herself. I'm really sorry I'm not really good with words or anything like that. William would probably already know from watching the channel, but yeah, today's video will be dedicated to the man himself. Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we're back for another brand new video. Today's video, you already know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, meaning that it is the Rangers roundup day. It's not really a busy time, obviously it's been international break, there's not too much going on. Instead, what we're going to focus on is a couple of key returns to the actual first team squad. So we've got a couple of players returned to training, which is obviously good and a very positive boost. We've got something involving Mcgregor, and you already know what it is by now. You've tagged me in it enough. The bias. We'll get there. And last but not least, we have the return of the Rangers rumours. And this week's Rangers rumour, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is a former £25 million English striker that's played alongside Gerrard. That's right, all in today's video. So let's get to it, shall we? Story number one then, it's going to be some positives news regarding 3 Rangers players off the injury table and back doing some full-time training, which is absolutely tremendous. Those 3 players by the name of Jordan Rosser. That's right, the prodigal son has returned again. It's like the 55th time this has happened, but this is it. This is the time. Torrance has also returned to training, which is obviously a timely boost. The man was included in the Europa League squad for a reason. I think Steven Gerrard sees a lot in him. Obviously being injured all that time, yet Gerrard sees enough in him to bring him in, put him in the European fold. I think Torrance is going to be a vital player for us. I think you're going to see the real Torrance now, because I know he's hit and miss. Some fans really rate him, some fans don't, and that's completely fine. But my personal opinion is that Torrance has just been lacking that slight bit of quality, and he's just not performed to his highest standard just yet in the Rangers shirt. But before you give me any hatred or anything like that, I think you're going to see it this season. I think Jack and Koulibaly will do the grunt work. I think Arfield will fill those gaps in and sort of defend and track back. I think Torrance will be pushed further forward. Maybe the Ajaya role that he's sort of been occupying in 3 or 4 weeks. I genuinely believe you'll see the creative Torrance, and I think that's going to be vital in obviously the competition. We've got that player that can get the ball, that can create something out of nothing, that can just slip a ball in behind for Morelos or anything like that. And not just his creative ability, by the way, to create chances for other people, but the fact that he takes long shots, and he's got a fantastic long shot. You've seen his goals for his entire career. That's going to add a new dilemma to the defence. They can't just sit back and say, right, we'll compact the defence, they're going to run out wide and whip it in. No. They'll need to push a little bit and get close to Torrance, because Torrance will take a ping and Torrance can score them. So I'm excited to see what Torrance does. But it doesn't stop there. We have one other player returning to training. In fact, he's never trained with us before because he's been injured. It is Grezda, the Albanian winger that everyone's absolutely buzzing to see. Now, you might have seen in the Scottish press, or saying, oh, he's re-injured himself, has Rangers got another Rosser? I've seen all the clickbait stuff from the Scottish press. Ignore all that BS. The man was injured. He got called up to the Albanian squad. While he was injured, they went, oh, you're injured, we'll send you home. That's it. That's what happened. He didn't try and play and injure himself. He's no re-injured. No, he was just injured. I don't know why they called him up and wasted his time, but that is what they did, alright? That's nothing to do with us. The Scottish press tried to spin it that it's another Rosser, that he's re-injured himself, he's going to be missing time. No. He's back training, and I'm absolutely buzzing to see what the Albanian winger can do. So I actually thought it would be quite fun and interesting for the people that likes to get interactive with the videos in the comment section below. Out of those 3 players that has returned to training, who out of the 3 do you think will have the biggest impact this season for the Glasgow Rangers? I think personally it's actually going to be Torrance, and that's what I'm going to stick my neck out. I know Grezda, just from everything we've seen and heard, it looks like he's just going to take the league by storm. But I think Torrance will come back with a point to prove. But anyway, that's my opinion. Make sure you be getting yours in the comment section below as we get ready to jump to story number 2. Let's go there, shall we? Story number 2, I'm going to keep this mega short and condensed just because I think the story's annoying, but I know everyone wants their opinions on it. John Hartson, that's right, the former Rangers fan that wanted to come play for Rangers, failed in medical, went to Celtic, and now he's apparently in love with Celtic, and he's never liked Rangers, not at all, not even one bit. He didn't, okay? He didn't want to join Rangers and failed in medical. He didn't want to do that. Celtic was his number 1, didn't he? Anywho, John Hartson came out and done this dreadful interview talking about the Scotland goalkeeping position, how he feels like Craig Gordon has been shortchanged and Big X made a mistake by playing Alan McGregor in the game that basically matters, and Craig Gordon in the friendly where he was exposed. It was just this obsessive with hatred of Rangers interview. I mean, it absolutely stunk of it. I understand why so many people wanted me to address this, and you tagged me in it saying please talk about this. To sum up really quickly, instead of focusing on Alan McGregor's man of the match-esque performance where he kept a clean sheet in the Nations Cup game, which is a very, very important game for Scotland, which could lead to qualifications into the European Championship, instead of focusing on that with the clean sheet and the vital saves, no, he turned it back to a Rangers versus Celtic thing, and even had the audacity to talk about Alan McGregor's kick out against the Celtic defender, and he just brought it up randomly. Just, oh, by the way, I was very, very surprised Alan McGregor done this, by the way. Oh, that was a bit naughty of him, wasn't it? Like, it was just pathetic. I mean, John Hartson, grow the F up. Alan McGregor's been picked to be Scotland #1. Accept it, let your hatred die. And Alan McGregor done Scotland proud last night. That is me addressed the issue. What do you think about the John Hartson hatred interview where he talked about Craig Gordon should be Scotland's #1 and blah blah blah? It was honestly pathetic. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to go ahead and read it. Now, before we jump to this week's fantastic, and I truly mean fantastic, Rangers rumour, it is time for the sponsor break. So grab your refreshments, everyone. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, sponsor break! Now it is time for the Rangers rumour of the week. I have actually just realised I've tried to build the anticipation on of the Rangers rumour, but I forgot I've already clickbaited it in the titles. So that was pointless. Anyway, it's Darren Bent, alright? He's a free transfer. He came on an interview and he talked about how he would love to play for Rangers. Talked about being one of the biggest clubs in the world, how it'd be a dream come true. Really, to be fair to him, I'm not going to diss him around for that. His interview was very, very classy. He spoke highly of Rangers, which I always like to see. Spoke about how big the club is, how fantastic it would be to work with Steven Gerrard, who obviously worked with in the England setup. It was a very, very classy interview, but because he said that and he addressed that issue, the Rangers rumours have just went absolutely mental. Darren Bent to Rangers, former £25 million striker to Rangers, linked, blah, 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 blah. Me personally, I don't think he's going to be signing. I'm just going to put this Rangers rumour at a 0. I was very, very appreciative of the way Darren Bent spoke about the Glasgow Rangers, and I greatly appreciate it. He's always welcome up here. We will buy him a pint, or he can buy us. He's made enough. But let's look at the facts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, that would have been an amazing move. Darren Bent in his prime was fast, he was direct, could score with either foot, he was tearing up. The man has got over 100 goals in the Premier League, which is only, I don't know, like a handful of people have actually managed to do so. He's not terrible or anything like that, but Father Time has obviously caught up with him. Now, he did spend the second half of the season on loan to Burton, where he did sort of reject a permanent deal. They basically offered him a pay-as-you-play type thing, and he doesn't want that. He wants a kind of guaranteed contract. So, with all that being said, I think personally this one's got absolutely 0 chance. Now, I did fire this up on Twitter just to get the people's opinion on this one, because honestly it was delicious and clickbaity, and I thought I'd use it. So the people's had their say. 550 votes, by the way, which is basically just 55 with a 0 at the end. Votes 60% in favour of no, they would not like Rangers to sign Darren Bent on a free transfer. So let's read out a few of the people's opinion. Billy Kay says he's a free agent, having been on loan to Burton and having turned down a pay per game deal. That's what I just said, Billy. Synchronisation on. He also goes on to say we need as much firepower up front as possible. He may well fit that bill as a squad player with a busy schedule ahead. So that's actually very surprising, Bill. I didn't expect to see any positive comments about Darren Bent, but he's sort of bringing up the fact that we are playing in 4 competitions. We only basically have 2 strikers by the name of Alfredo Morelos and Kyle Lafferty. We seem to be playing them at the same time now. Sadiq's fast. So would bringing in another striker as a backup to play these odd games, maybe in the cups or anything like that, be a bad thing? I mean, I understand it, Billy. You're kind of grabbing my attention here. Personally, though, I still wouldn't take him. Logan RFC 1872 says a free transfer is always good, given the wages aren't out with the affordability. We are competing on forefront, so it would be good to get as much cover as possible. There we are, some more positivity. Ian Drainer says pay-as-you-play deal would be the only accepted outcome here. We are light on strikers, but still, a pay-as-you-play deal only. Ewan John says, as long as we aren't paying silly money, then bring him in. Ian McDougall says, no! Even if it was a free, sooner play a young and upcoming player from the academy, or maybe just bring back Ryan frickin' Hardy. Deaky Neil says, don't think he would offer much, so it's a no from me. And Ross Watson says, Wallace bent, but no, not like that. He means like Wallace is better than bent. And the last one I'm actually read out comes from Ja MCCCCCC at WATP1185. Says, past it, and he's a horrible in the Soccerade match. Just looked like an ex-pro trying to kickstart his career again. Please read my tweet out on your video, CJ. Well, there you are, buddy. There it's been read. So that is the people's opinion all done, and I've got to be honest with you, I'm very, very surprised at how many people would take him. I do completely understand the fact that we need the bodies in up front, because if Alfredo Morelos or anything happened to Kyle Lafferty, we'd be extremely short. But backing up what Ian McDougall did say, I'd rather play a younger player from the academy. I think Zach, who's obviously been loaned out, Ryan Hardy, would that be the absolute dream for that. Just recall them and play them. I've been CJ Novo92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.